Hey guys, Joanne here with Newegg TV. I'm here to do an overview on this Rosewill Challenger mid-tower computer case. This case is made of steel with some plastic, and up at the front we have some glossy borders going on as well as mesh ventilation for airflow. And this case measures 7.48 inches wide, 17.08 inches tall, and 18.5 inches deep. And up at the top, we have your power button, reset button, hard drive indicator light, your headphone microphone jacks, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and an eSATA port. Below that, 3 5¼ drive bays, 2 3.5 drive bays, and a 120mm blue LED fan. On the side, we have some mounting points for 2 80mm fans, I believe 92mm fans, and 2 120mm fans. On the rear, we have a pre-installed 120mm fan, as well as mounting points for an 80mm and 92mm. A couple grommets to thread your cables through, or your water cooling tubes. Knockout for your input-output shield for your motherboard. 2, 4, 6, 7 expansion slots, some ventilation holes, and a bottom power supply mount. I'm going to pop off the front bezel so you can have a look inside. So give me a moment. There we go. Your front panel connectors are connected. Well, I mean, like right here. But anyway, here's a look at your 5¼ drive bays, 3.5 drive bays, and your 120 blue LED fan. At the top of the case, we have a pre-installed 140mm fan. You also have a mounting point for a 120mm fan. Moving right along to the bottom, some raised feet to help improve airflow, and a removable dust filter for where your power supply sits, as well as some more ventilation holes. I've removed the thumb screws for the right side panel, so let's take a look. Here we have a cutout for your aftermarket heatsink, and the edges are rolled so you don't end up cutting your finger when you're installing your cables and components and whatnot. And we also have several holes here to route your cables through, which also have rolled edges, and a lot of tie-down points to organize all of those cables. 3-pin connector and Molex with pass-through for your front fan, and you also get about ½ inch of clearance between your motherboard tray and your right side panel for your cables. And now for a look at the interior of the case. Here's the 120mm rear fan with its 3-pin connector. I'm just going to tilt this. The 140mm top fan with its 3-pin connector, as well as Molex with pass-through. And also on the rear here, we have some foam, we have some padding here for your power supply, so it helps reduce vibration, as well as some raised rubberized feet to further help reduce vibration, as well as improve airflow. And in this area are your front panel connectors. Let's see, we have your SATA connector for the eSATA port at the front of the case, your audio connectors, USB 2.0 connector, as well as your hard drive LED reset and power plugs. To the right, we have your 5¼ drive bays. It is a toolless design, simply twist to remove. And below that, your 3.5 drive bays and 5 3.5 drive mounts. Before we go over the accessories, I want to mention that you get a graphics card clearance of 11 3/8 inches. So, over here is your user manual. And next to that is a bag of your motherboard standoffs, mounting screws, as well as your motherboard speaker. And they've also included a 2.5 drive adapter here for you that fits into the drive cage just like this. And you can mount up to 2 2.5 drives, and the brackets come off, well, just like that. And you get additional brackets for your 3.5 drives that you just pop on like this and go ahead and slide into the drive cage. Here's a demo of the case LED. We have the front 120mm blue LED fan. That wraps up our overview on this Rosewill Challenger mid-tower computer case. I'm Joanne, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our Newegg YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Newegg TV, and we'll see you next time.